These gang members ran a drug dealer over and stabbed him 14 times in a shocking murder in Slough. 21-year-old Kyron Lee was stabbed to death by a rival gang who launched a brutal attack on him. It is alleged that Kyron did not have issues with the group. They had problems with his younger brother, who had also previously been stabbed by the gang in a spate of tit-for-tat attacks. On the day of the murder on the 2nd of October 2022, Kyron Lee was out with his friend riding their bikes in the local area. They were spotted by the rival gang, who were driving around in a stolen Volkswagen Golf. Kyron was deliberately knocked from his bike in Earls Lane by the black Golf being driven by 19-year-old Fras Sidam. Mohammed El Gamri, Ilyas Al Mallah, Khalid Noor and Yaqub Musa all got out of the car and chased Kyron Lee into nearby Waterman Close. Kyron was stabbed a total of 14 times in the chest, arms and head by the gang with their large zombie knives and machetes. Despite the number of times he was stabbed, it was the deep wound to his right leg that ultimately proved fatal. It severed a major artery and caused catastrophic blood loss. Emergency services quickly arrived on the scene, but Kyron Lee was sadly pronounced dead. The killers fled from the area in the stolen car, which was later dumped. Khalid Noor was identified as someone who had serious issues with Kyron Lee's brother. The next day, Khalid tried to flee the country but missed his flight. The little clown was arrested shortly after by armed police before he could flee the country. Mohammed El Gamri, Fras Sidam and Yaqub Musa were also arrested. 22-year-old Mohammed Abdullah, who was involved in the preparation for the attack and was with the group shortly beforehand, fled the UK to the Netherlands after the attack and was extradited back in January 2023. Hamza Al Mallah assisted his little brother Ilyas Al Mallah by paying for a flight to Madrid soon after the murder and then accompanying him to Spain in order to ensure he evaded police. They were both arrested and also charged. There were multiple trials to convict all the suspects. Fras Sidam, Mohammed El Gamri, Khalid Noor and Ilyas Al Mallah were all found guilty of murder, while Yaqub Musa pleaded guilty to murder. Yaqub and Fras Sidam were jailed for life with a minimum term of 23 years. Khalid Noor was jailed for a minimum term of 26 years. Mohammed El Gamri was jailed for a minimum term of 25 years. Ilyas Al Mallah was also jailed for a minimum term of 24 years. His brother, Hamza Al Mallah, was sentenced to 2 years in prison after pleading guilty to 1 count of assisting an offender. Ahmad Hassan was also sentenced to 4 years imprisonment for assisting an offender. Follow the page and leave a comment on any other criminal cases you'd like to see on the channel.